Hey, what's up, fam? I have done a few videos about relationships, domestic violence, and why, although it may be unfair and it's not right, or you may feel it's not right, that when a young lady is dealing with a guy who's dangerous, he's abusive, that in order to like lead a relationship, you may have to move, like out the city, out the state, and like disappear, kind of like witness protection. It may seem like say unfair, sometimes it's necessary because if you stay close, uh, there's no telling what can happen. But sometimes that does not work. I remember seeing a video on one of these crime TV shows where a lady, a guy went across state lines, like I think two states, went to her job and took her out and took a guy out that was working in the same office with her. And this cat was married, but I think she broke up with him and said she was moving on because, couldn't deal with couldn't deal with him being married or whatever. But then also, fast forward, you got this story here out of Arlington, Texas, right down the street, where a guy pretty much did the same thing. Girlfriend left him, moved out of state, and found her. But let's get into the story real quick because I think I want to share some more information for you. Some other do's and don'ts once you're dealing with these relationships. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. This is from fox4news.com and it reads, man accused of kidnapping ex-girlfriend, shooting her boyfriend in Arlington. Like I said, this is right, I say in Dallas, Fort Worth, there, actually in the middle of Dallas, Fort Worth. It says here a man is facing felony charges after police say he kidnapped his ex girlfriend and shot her new boyfriend at their Arlington apartment late Tuesday night. The man is believed to have stalked the alleged kidnapping victim from out of state after she moved to escape him months before the incident. So the young lady did the right thing. She did what I always advocate for. Sometimes you got to move, you got to go, but it may not always work, but I mean, you want to increase your chances of survival. You want to increase your chances of survival. Nothing is 100%. You know what I'm saying? You can be married. Does not necessarily mean you will not get a divorce. It does not necessarily mean your children will be perfect and not get into crimes or not making anything out of their life. It happens, but the odds are better if there's a mother and father in the house raising a kid, and the mother and father got some morals and scruples and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue. Uh, Arlington kidnapping and shooting. What we know, Arlington police officers responded to the apartment complex in the 700 block of Forest Hills Drive around 11:10 p.m. Tuesday after another resident called in a report of a man with a gun. While arriving at the scene, another call came in of a shotgun victim. Oh no, gunshot. I'm sorry, gunshot victim outside an apartment in the 2100 block of Park Willow Lane. The 29-year-old man was found to be a victim of the first incident. He was responsive when officers arrived and was taken to a hospital. Police say he's expected to survive. Officers at the Forest Hills Drive scene learned that the shooting had happened in an apartment there, where the victim was with two women and two children. After the man was shot, he and one of the women escaped out the back of the apartment with the kids. The other woman was taken by the shooter, who allegedly forced her into her own car before driving off. The accused shooter and kidnapper was identified as Aaron Webb, 25. After officers learned of his connection to the kidnapping victim and her new boyfriend, they were able to identify and locate his car with automatic flock cameras. So we got them flock cameras out here. And I guess in Dallas Fort Worth that, track those them tags. You know what I'm saying? They track them tags and shoo, boy, that AI and this modern technology and these drones, man. Like I say, I don't know Why people commit crimes nowadays? Because they got cameras everywhere and they will find you if they want to. Webb was found in Fort Worth and arrested. His ex girlfriend was found alive with some injuries to her face, which she reported happened when Webb hit her while they were in his vehicle. Officers also recovered a gun, they said. The kidnapping victim reported to police that Webb had been calling and texting her since she moved to Arlington in an attempt to escape him. Now, here's the thing. How was he able to call and text? Why? Is because one, you didn't change your phone number. So that's going to be rule number one. Ladies, when you move and getting away from somebody, you need to change your phone numbers. I done made jokes about, on people that change their numbers all the time, or people who can't pay their bills and got these $25 plans and still can't pay the bill or owe money and stuff. So they got to change phone companies, and their number change all the time. Well, this is a case where you need to change your phone number and your social media. Stay off of social media. And what I mean by stay off, you can post those inspirational religious postings that people put when their life is when they're going through something and they want everybody to know that they don't find Jesus all of a sudden. Post stuff like that. But don't post your whereabouts. Don't post the city you moved to, what I'm saying, the job you work at, your new friends and stuff like that. Because folks will find you like that. You got to be kind of incognito in these situations. Like a few months is not sure, undoubtedly was not long enough for her to be gone from this guy because he still came and found her. Then shot her boyfriend. Ain't that crazy? Webb now faces the following charges: aggravated assault with a deadly weapon causing serious bodily injury. Remember, I told y'all when you do something, you might think it might be one charge, but they're gonna put as many charges on that they and hoping that at least one, if not all of them, will stick so you can get the maximum penalty available. Aggravated assault, family violence, exhibiting using a deadly weapon, aggravated kidnapping, burglary of a habitation with intent to assault. That means you broke in. Burglary means you broke in, not stealing. 3 counts of deadly conduct. Stalking, unauthorized use of a vehicle. So you probably stole a vehicle or borrowed somebody's car, and they didn't say. They said you know. You said you was going to the store and your butt ended up in Texas somehow. Say what we don't know. The names of the victims have not been released. So I guess that's it right there. So here's the thing again. Ladies, I'm gonna say this again. Fellas too. Everybody. When you get in relationships, don't be in such a hurry to become boyfriend and girlfriend. That's some elementary, junior high, high school stuff. Okay. I even told my daughters back when they was in grade school, don't be in such a hurry to get into a relationship, become somebody's boyfriend. Be friends for a while. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go to the movies as friends, that's fine. This, that, and the third. But get to know somebody first before you become serious with them. Because if you move too fast and then it becomes physical, and now there's this spiritual connection, and then when that puppy love goes away and y'all got problems, and then he turns out to be, like I say, he an abuser or got a bunch of women, a bunch of other girls, this and the third, breaking up is hard for either side. And you have people who put up with abusive relationships because, like I said, because of that spiritual connection. Once y'all become physical, the intimate connection, now it's hard for people to break up, and don't even be married, and don't even have kids, and it's hard for that breakup. And I would say young, but hell, he's 25. I mean, you would think he have some kind of sense. And a lot of times these dudes be dating these girls for a couple of months, and then they do stupid stuff like this. I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, take your time to get in relationships, and then when you be serious, then you date. You know what I'm saying? Keep the physical part of it out for as long as possible. Well, I say until you get married in these days, now, in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Married before you carry, and then you get married, and then y'all be married for like a year or two, and then you have a child, and I mean, like, And like I say, the success rate will increase if you do it that way. If you do it like the rest of us did, you know what I'm saying? You have these babies, you get married, get divorced, stuff like that. And it's like um, things don't work out and you're boohooing and crying, or you find out too late that this guy is a fool and he's out here being, you know what I'm saying? He's ready to do something with you because do something to you because shoot, I mean, and a lot of times these girls, y'all don't have a father figure. You know, your dad ain't around or uncle or somebody that can chin check a dude like this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't calling the police. You ain't doing everything you need to do. You are not keeping a copy of your Second Amendment with you at all times in order for just in case somebody like this dude pops up, then you can read it to him. You're not doing that stuff. Dealing with people like this, man, you gotta take crazy over precautions. Gotta be overcautious because you never know what a fool might do. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those four things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. With that being said, leave you in peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side.